Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatevers. It's me, Stone Whisperer, and we're back with our April review and May schedule. Now, I know I did mention that I would be doing a Hearthstone video today, but I forgot I hadn't actually done the review or schedule, so if you were looking forward to a Hearthstone today, I'm sorry about that. There will definitely be one on Saturday. In fact, it's already uploaded and it's just waiting to go out. So, how did April do? So, April's a month where I didn't actually try and advertise my channel. I didn't post it on any Reddits, subreddits, and I didn't actively go out and push it in any way. The reason I was doing this, as I think I mentioned a month ago, was that I wanted to see what the more natural viewership was. So I've no intention, I'd love to be, but I've got no intention of being a mega thousand viewer. That's just not going to happen. So I figured if I can concentrate on you guys and girls and look at what you watch and you listen to, see what works, what doesn't work over this next month or that last month forever, then I could kind of gauge a bit of an idea of what does and doesn't work. So if I look at what's kind of going on now, there has been quite a few videos released, and there was one just recently as well. So let's have a wee peek at the channel stats. So going over the last 28 days, so that's from the 6th of April until the 3rd of May. That's they're always a couple of days behind. I've got about 3,500 views. That is a big drop from the norm. Normally I'll probably be getting around 5,000. So, well, maybe not maybe that much, maybe 4,000, 4 and a bit thousand, I think. So it is a drop, and it's quite a disappointing drop. But it's understandable because I didn't advertise it. Now, the good news is my minutes watched also went down, but not as much. So if there was a 30% drop in views, you know, I'm not great with stats, but you kind of think that you'd get another 30% drop in the time watched. That was only a 10% drop of minutes watched. We were around 22,000 for the last month, so that meant that we're watching for longer. So you guys and girls that subscribe and listen to it, you know, you're here to stay, I hope, and you are involved and do like that much more. And that's good for my retention rates on the videos, because I can just actually see when it works. It's kind of hard to describe at the moment, but if I put out a video and, like I say, it's only getting 2% attention, that's dreadful. It's just going to disappear and not give any interest to anybody. And it's hard for me to find out then if I'm got lots and lots of people watching it and just turning it off, or if it's just people jumping in and jumping out again. It's whatever. So all of the views were down, and estimated minutes watched were down. Not that badly. My estimated earnings through YouTube adverts, I do put adverts on, but I try to make them as subtle as possible. So by that I actually just have the banner ones that come up in the bottom of the screen You can click remove them. That's fine. Downside is very, very, very low hit rate. So I made £1.33, say $1.60 in US currency. Don't ask me at all about €1.15 maybe. Yeah, so that was for a month. Somebody clicked on a advert, I think, and that would have been it. That's the only income I ever get from this. I don't even get it until it reaches like $100 or something, so I'll probably never see that. 90 likes, brilliant. That actually went up, so I'm getting good engagement, and that is my really, really, really good thing. My likes went up, and the comments went up, so more people were commenting, and more people liked what I did. Brilliant. I mean, I really appreciate that. Getting people commenting, liking, and sharing is really, really important for the channel. It's great for me as well, because it just know that people are watching it, enjoying it, and commenting it. I've never got any problem with people saying I don't like this, but say I don't like this, because, you know, I'd rather know why so I can fix it. We actually got an increase of 18 subscribers over the last month, which for me, really not doing anything, is fantastic. Actually, I felt that was really, really good. I'm trying to think what the best. I'm quite happy actually with my search engine optimization, SEO, as they call it. 36% of my traffic comes from YouTube searches, so I'm quite happy that that's working well. You know, my external websites don't even appear in top traffic sources for the last month, but that's meant. So I'm actually quite happy that I know now that my search engine stuff is working and people are finding me that way. If you have, thank you very, very, very much. You're all wonderful people. So the most watched videos, my very first one is still getting the views in. That trumped everything through, 311 views for the month. We've now got the most successful one of this month was the Signs of Orgrimmar Blacksmiths. Now, we are kind of going further back, or kind of later on into the month as such. So, you know, if I was to look, say, you know, the history of Roman legions, it got 50 less views, but it's only been available for 11 days less, so it's not a huge amount of time. So I can't say I'm unhappy. You know, it's always annoying when your very first video, probably one of your worst ones, is getting all your views and it's driving people in. But that's not actually too bad. I mean, if people are watching it and enjoying it, that's great. I did put an annotation on though to say, like, this is not the most up-to-date video and there is better stuff now. So hopefully people are clicking on that and realising that it's not my horribly muffled headphone speakers from my cell phone that I was using before. So overall, I think April's done well. I'm going to go back to advertising some of the videos on the gaming ASMR subreddit. I'll probably avoid posting anything on the regular ASMR subreddit, as you do get quite a few hits if it takes off, but they don't really stay for too long. This is not necessarily for people that generally view ASMR on the ASMR subreddit tend to have a specific like for certain things. You occasionally get an odd thing here or there that does work, but I'm quite happy just to slowly grow and develop the channel. I'm not worried too much about slapping it out there, getting 1,000 views, but 1% retention. It's absolutely pointless. It's not helping anybody apart from a little counter. So, the schedule for May. Now, let me have a quick look. I do have it posted on the Stone Whispers subreddit. That's reddit.com/r/Stone Whispers. We have a Hearthstone video coming up on Saturday. In fact, next 4 Saturdays will all be Hearthstone. They're not long videos. I do want to be clear about this. They can go between 8 and 12 minutes. So be aware about that one. Next Wednesday will be my Hearthstone test video, my ear-to-ear one. Bear with me on that one. Again, it's a short video, but I'm interested to find out how that one goes. The next 2 Wednesdays after that, one might be a Hearthstone ranked again, as I do actually need to do 4 or 5 videos this month. Well, I could stretch out into next month, but that doesn't really make that much sense logically. So fairly good chance there will be another Hearthstone ranked video in there, and that will leave to either Wednesday 20th or Wednesday 27th for me to do a bit of a rambling video. So to be confirmed, so to speak, but the schedule is up there on the channel, and we'll kind of have a quick see how it does. I have a lot of Hearthstone videos now banked up, but I'm wary about them overwhelming the channel. It's quite easy for me to do 4 or 5 Hearthstone videos in a month. I can squeeze them back together again, but then I'm kind of not doing other stuff. But Hearthstone does work. You guys do consistently watch my Hearthstone videos, so I'll put it out and we'll see how it does on a kind of a more long-term basis. Guys, that's just about been everything there. Thanks very much for listening. Take care, have fun, and thank you very much. Bye bye.